know say to get pikin hard, as in this fuck wey you dey fuck, you no know say e hard until you dey find pikin. Now you go know say na work, because that time you have to calculate every ovulation matter. Guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your girl Blessing. I'm a mommy vlogger based here in Malaysia. If you're new to my channel, you're welcome. If you're an OG, you are equally welcome. On today's video, I want us to talk about contraceptive, which is a pill you take to avoid or prevent pregnancy when you do not want to get pregnant. Yes, I want us to talk about contraceptive and at the same time talk about on how to conceive, or if you're trying to conceive a baby, this video is also for you. Things you should do if you're trying to conceive and it's really difficult for you, maybe your first baby, maybe your second baby, maybe your third baby. This is a video for you. Those things you might be doing wrong unknowingly to you, those things you might not really take note of, those things you might not really see as I should really watch out for these things, or try to do it differently from normally. Just wipe, expect the sperm to go up and stay where it should stay. So this is the video for you. Stay tuned. Let's get today. I want to give you some reasons. I want to start with if you already have a baby, if you already have maybe one child or two children, you want to have another baby, or it's your first time trying to conceive and you are taking contraceptive to avoid pregnancy before trying to conceive, you should stop taking contraceptive. When I mean stop, I mean do not even try to take contraceptive when you want to prevent pregnancy. You can try to, or you can master the art of calculating your pregnancy, or calculating your calculating your ovulation and your period. You can download an app called Flow. Flow will help you to know when you're ovulating, because we do not ovulate the same time, we do not get pregnant the same time, even if we might have kids in the same month, but we didn't get pregnant the same time. This brings me back to a backup story of a friend of mine who had a child, and 2 months later she went to take contraceptive, which is the one you put inside your body for a period of time, 6 months, and after 6 months it expired. Why am I saying you should not take it? It's because of what I experienced with my friend. Her body type did not accept this contraceptive. How did I know, and why did I say it did not accept? Because after 6 months of taking this contraceptive, we all notice that whenever her period is to come, the period delay 2 weeks late, sometimes a month, sometimes the period don't even bother to come in 2 months. It's this bad to a point she have to take pill to force this period to come aside. If not, she would not be comfortable. She will not she will not be getting, this feeling of normally your period is to come every month, and all of a sudden your period stay 2 months and don't come. This thing continued up until a year. I mean literally 1 year. She literally forced this period out to be able to get her body to be able to, even this is not even trying to conceive, because in this area she cannot, even if we try to conceive, it's not a guarantee that she can get pregnant at this point. Another person again that I heard of who said the same thing is what is she called again, a YouTuber in Nigeria who is taking IUD. Okay, an IUD. She struggled with late pregnancy. She didn't get pregnant on time with her first daughter. Then after the second one, she went ahead to take an IUD. All of a sudden the IUD fell out. An IUD that was supposed to prevent pregnancy fell out. How? That is to tell you it is not safe, it is not guaranteed. You are taking it, there is high risk. You might have cancer. Yes, I'm saying it. Taking contraceptive or taking an IUD, it can give you cancer. You are not sure what it will do. You are not sure of the side effect, because they will not take you through the side effect. They are always after you have a baby, you do not want to get pregnant in when your baby is 4 months and you are 3 months pregnant. I can understand they are trying to do their work, but at the same time they are not doing it well. Why did I say they are not doing it well? They are not educating you who is taking this thing, this IUD or this contraceptive, what can happen, what you can see at the long run. So just taking contraceptive or an IUD just because you want to prevent pregnancy and you are not done having your kids, it's a very risky thing to do, because some people can take out the IUD today and in the next 2 months they can be pregnant, while some people can also take it out today, in the next 1 year they are still trying to conceive, they are still battling the area of conceive. So if you should ask me, in my own opinion, I would say you should calculate your period when you are ovulating. Try to avoid 7 days within the ovulation period, which is maybe 3 days to your ovulation, the 2 days of your ovulation or 3 days of your ovulation, which is 6, and 2 days after your ovulation, which is 2 or 1 days after ovulation, which should give you calculation of 7 or 8 days. This is my own opinion, because if you are trying to go by taking an IUD because you want to prevent pregnancy, know that it will make it very, very difficult for you to conceive when you want to have kids. Coming to the area of trying to conceive, if you are trying to conceive and it's not working for you, you have been trying for maybe a year, 6 months, try to lose some weight. Yes, try to lose weight, because I noticed when I was trying to get pregnant with my second baby, I didn't plan to get pregnant. Actually, it just happened all of a sudden. I was trying to lose my baby weight, I was trying to lose my baby fat of my first pregnancy, and boom, I just got pregnant. But even if I didn't want a baby at that time, I chose to keep it, because there is a parable that say you to get pikin hard, as in this fork where you the fork, you know, not say hard until you define pikin. Now you go no say na work, because that time you have to calculate every ovulation matter. Every single ovulation in your life will matter at this point. Every single thing would matter. You will stress, as in you will be stressed out. That's how bad it is. Back to my story, or back to what I'm saying. If you are trying to conceive, please learn to do exercise. You might not really have the strength to raise weight, you might not have the strength to run, you might not have the strength to go to the gym and be doing consistent exercise. You can just be taking a walk. Take a 40 minutes or 45 minutes to an hour walk every evening for the next 2 months. You will see how much result you can get. Even if you go to the doctor, he will still bring you back to the same place. If you are overweight, he will still tell you to lose some weight if you are trying to get pregnant and his medicine or whatever he's trying to do is not giving the result it should give. He will also advise you to try to lose some weight. Another thing you should learn how to do is eat right. Yes, because when you are very on the chubby side, I'm not saying fat, but on the very African or chubby area, you should try to lose some weight to be able to open some places that might just be suppressed by your body. You get me? I'm not body shaming anybody, but I'm just giving you a instance why you might find it difficult to get pregnant. Some will say, I'm not really that big, but why did I find it hard to get pregnant? You might not be big. It might not really be because of your size. It might be because of your body. It might be because of those things that are not in place in your body. You get me? We are not destined to get pregnant the same way. The way I will get pregnant on my birthday, you might not get pregnant on your birthday. The way another person will get pregnant on a Valentine's Day, you might not get pregnant on a Valentine's Day. So it is different. Try to lose some weight if you're trying to conceive. It is a very important thing. And secondly, again, like I said before previously, try to make sure if you're not done having kids, stop taking contraceptive. It will ruin you. It can cause cancer. Yes, there is a YouTuber I watch who lives in Europe. She had cancer from contraceptive. Yes, she did have cancer. So to avoid having cancer when you know you don't have money to do those expenses, please learn. I'm not saying you should not take contraceptive, but look for the one that match your body, because in the hospital when you go for contraceptive, they don't really tell you the one that match your body. I can remember when I gave birth to my second child, I was trying not to get pregnant very quickly because they were just putting it in my head on every time I come to the hospital. They had given me, I think, up to 3 different contraceptives to take. If I take this one this month, they would transfer me to another one. I noticed I was not having it. My body wasn't really regulating with this. I was having a very heavy flow during my when my period arrived. It's usually very heavy, so I had to stop. Sometimes my period come earlier than it should. Sometimes it come 2 days after than it should. I just, okay, I have to work through these things. Immediately my period stopped, I stopped taking it. I work my way through the next period. It come when it should. I work my way through the other one. I'm 6 months postpartum now, and I'm doing okay. Please, 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 guys, if you know you are not done having kids, to avoid the saga of I'm trying to conceive for 6 months, pray for me. Do not need anybody to pray for you. I'm not saying they shouldn't pray for you. You should help your own self. Sometimes you are your own problem. Taking contraceptive when you're single, when you're not married, because you want to have sex on a daily basis to prevent pregnancy, obviously you will not know that it's wrong, that it might affect you in the future. You can get married and you want to have kids, you notice you are finding it difficult to have kids. Please, that is where this video comes in. Please, guys, if you see this video, please like, share and subscribe. Learn to avoid contraceptive. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.